What about TA? Like high
TA against Huskar? What about the OD?
I don't know.
OD can be good.
So the panel was talking about how, you know, Newbee, they don't need to play this crazy. They can pick comfort heroes. They can play a comfortable style. I mean, how well does this draft kind of fit into that comfortable style? As, oh, hold that thought. Centaur potentially in some trouble. KP goes in with a deep stomp, only catches out the Oracle, and now he's still burning. Resolution spamming out one more spear will secure a first blood on that blade. The early metamorphosis popped as Kaka's taking tower shots. The Treant's now going to surround him and block him in. Kaka now the one in trouble, just going for a right click off, but Moonmeander gets the better of that exchange.
Kaka and Faith just too solid on this support role, and they are going to be able to drag it back towards the tower, and Moon might actually be in trouble again here. Doesn't have the Treant this time.
Oh yeah, he's certainly dead. One more right click goes the way of Kaka, so no, everything kind of punish Resolution for being pushed up so hard in the lane, but the Nature's Prophet raffing in as well. This is going to be a pretty big scuffle down here in the bot. Saxa channeling up that Q is going to connect onto the Centaur, holding him in place, but now Battery Assault catches out the Huskar. They got the Frostbite to hold him in place as well. Resolution trapped in the cogs and will end up going down as they bring the Terrorblade in as well. So big kill now for...
You know, the weird picks. Ooh, Kaka in some trouble trying to TP out.
Oh, Misery just not able to find it in time. The Impale, oh, at the last second, they break that Clockwork's TP, and now Kaka just running for his life. Sonic Wave committed, they need one more hit though. The Cogs holds him back. Kaka isn't going to get out here. They bring the Treants forward. Queen of Pain blinks in and will be able to find that kill, but man, that clock.
Ultimate ready, well, not an ultimate, but as good as the Metamorphosis ready to go down at bottom. So maybe they can find some kind of a trade here. The Glyph's being forced out as KP's trying to drag the creeps away, but the Treant's really strong. Oh, KP, he's just dead. Tried for the TP out.
Nothing he can do. The Centaur
who's going to be picking up his drum very soon.
Oh, mid lane, there's going to be a little wrap around there. Wii has to make do without an ult. They do catch Faith, gonna go try to TP out, but that Crystal Maiden just evap. Misery is wadded up in some creeps right now.
Yeah, it's only a level 4 Nyx Assassin, so it doesn't really have very many ways to get out of this.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3 slaps, and just trying to make sure the Carapace won't get him down. The Carapace is burned, and well, Misery's life goes with it in their way, and they just want to prioritize towers. I mean, how important is tower and map control to Planet Odd?
Very important. That's another kill on Misery from SCCC up top. But to finish the thought, they need the split pushing space for the Nature's Prophet.
Oh, Clockwork just hits a 6 immediately. They're going to punish Resolution. Queen of Pain drops the Sonic Wave. They are able to blast on the Centaur. That poor guy has just not stayed alive this game. The tower still gets low. It will be denied by the Crystal Maiden with a little pansy tier damage. She actually gets that off.
I thought Mugi was going to get it. It's a double damage. Ledge would also be pretty solid at that, but maybe he just doesn't want to buy the complete hood, so he feels like he can't really farm with the double edge. Maybe that's the plan.
Now Kaka with some aggressive positioning goes in, hook shots forward, tries the TP out, and not quite sure what...
Really nicely for the core players to kind of play around him, though like you're saying, the Queen of Pain maybe a little bit lower on money than you would like.
Clockwork trying to bring himself forward, the Cogs blast back, they need to keep Resolution alive, but they just can't do so. The Huskar is dead, and so is their damage.
And Kaka just completely denied them with his position for Clockwork. That was an insane play.
Yeah, Clockwork may get what's coming to him there, as there's going to be a leap in, trying to go for the TP out, but oh my, he's burning, and he was ended up falling in the base. I thought it was good.
So still making some progress. Moon sneaking that one in as he now shifts gears somewhat, picking up a Hand of Midas to start playing towards the late game a little bit more. KP!
Oh, that poor Centaur just can't stay alive. Now Omni Slash comes in onto Misery. The Carapace ain't going to do nothing about that, so just going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but I mean, the Centaur just feels so crippled.
Man, where are all these double damage runes coming from Newbee? This is some
deep life break comes in onto Kaka. Clockwork going to hook shot himself to neutrals and get himself out of danger, but now Huskar, he's big, he's mean, he's hitting fast. Faith gets evaporated by Wii, and they're trying to chase down SCCC. He will be able to make it up the stairs, but there's going to be some good damage going on to that tier 2 tower mid.
Yep, and still waiting around for this Terrorblade ultimate. That is one of the big downsides of this last pick for the Newbee lineup is that, well, not the ultimate, but the Metamorphosis. I just keep thinking about it.
Screwed over by a, like, last-second Sunder. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, big stampede forward.
Faith going to be going in, does get the freeze onto the Huskar. Huskar's freeze is going to get purged off, going to life break onto the CM, and now there's the Oracle ult, keeping the Huskar up and fighting. All they got to do is stack damage on him. Resolution trying to do as much as possible with the time he has left. He will be able to blast on the Clockwork, but he loses his life in the process, so it is a...
Surviving through that one, going to be getting some nice gold towards his Blink, which I feel like is a huge turning point for Newbee this game. SC going to get jumped here. Can they burst him?
Yeah, they're going to commit everything they've got to it. No expense spared. They commit the call in. There we go. The Nova to scout things out.
There's a hook shot ready. Kaka once again
He's thinking about it, but he's got to time it perfectly, and it's just not going to be quick enough. Wee actually jumps forward. They want to punish Kaka for this. He does have that defensive hook shot now, but the impale to hold him down, and the burst damage will be there, so great Roche turned into a kill.
The Nature's Prophet's time, and they know whenever they see him TP into a lane that maybe there's an opportunity for them to take a fight without him being able to respond.
So smoke up from Planet Odd. They're just going to look for some quick kills here. Faith actually going to get healed up there by the Oracle, but eventually blasted down.
Almost has this Shadow Blade picked up here. Oh, they look for Misery, but a wild miss on the hook shot from Kaka, and the Dust not going to connect either.
Yeah, Kaka now doesn't have that hook shot to try to get himself out of danger. Goes for the Cogs play, trying to buy himself some time, but Moon is there for the last hit. So just going to rake in some quick kills.
If we get to the point where the Huskar can't actually just stand and auto-attack people, then Planet Odd's front line completely collapses.
Oh, this is huge for Planet Odd, though. They've got to get a good fight off here. Mugi going to be clipped up by the Impale right after Manta-ing. Is going to be force-staffed down to the low ground as Moon goes, whiffs a Sprout. The Cogs come in. Kaka is able to hook himself out to freedom. Faith will be finished off by auto-attacks, but I mean, that's the worst casualty. That Nature's Prophet just doesn't have any interrupt for that TP, but he's still running
Huskar.
in. Yeah, that's a very dead Huskar there. They're going to go break him, and bouncing around the armlet, actually keeping him healthy. Needs one more strike. We'll be able to find the kill with the Blade Fury, and now they bring the Crystal on the inevitable. Planet Odd have a draft that, you know, they need to stay ahead. They need to be the aggressors. They need to be the ones jumping Newbee on their turf, and they can't just really play reactionary. I think Newbee thrive in that kind of situation. Now KP, I mean, Elton is going to be able to go get off the hood, get off the ult. Kaka moves forward, immediately TPs, but the next assassin comes in with the impale, and they will be able to find the kill onto the Clockwork. So
again, the Planet Odd, same problem as last game. They don't have a front line, so they don't really have a way to keep the team fight structured.
Hook shot in. This is a Huskar all by his lonesome. The Oracle not close enough to get in there and help him out. He's going to go try to jump in, but will just get splatted by SCCC. And now the Oracle, caught out by himself, is in a similar situation. Just going to get frostbitten and crushed down. So that's 2 kills
from the Quap and
Terrorblade
Huskar.
potentially in some trouble. They're going to go for the wraparound.
He's got the Aegis and a Scotty. This guy's huge.
Yep. It's just going to get held in place there. Oracle pops out the root, but, well, Terrorblade has friends. Going to go in. They get a dust off, so Nyx Assassin not going to be too sneaky. And, well, they pick off the Nyx. Saksa is going to be completely plummeted as Faith him so hard the runes are favoring him.
Is this what the home team advantage actually is? All right, well, as Triple C, they're up onto the high ground.
Yeah, this is going to be huge. Now Resolution making his way in, trying to do that right-click damage at Resolution now. Running for his life, going to be Glimmer caped up just to try to get some good initiation. Terrorblade held in place here. Can they lock him down long enough? Mugi walking around like he owns the place. Has that Sunder, just slices Moon's health in half, and now Mugi still on the run. The Burning Spear is doing a fair amount of damage to him. Weehaw going forward will be able to dump out the ult and does force the Aegis, but that's just going to be Terrorblade coming at you with full health, full mana. Juggernaut slapping around the Omni Slash will be able to kill off the Nyx Assassin. Is going to buy back in, and now Resolution getting very, very low. He's got to be able to take this. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain killed off, no buyback on her, and they are able to get the root of Resolution. There is going to be one more impale to hold back the rest of the Dire, but the Dire are pushing forward. They want to keep pushing their advantage here. They know they've got to take this fight now. They are going to be able to go do some good damage to this tier 3 tower, and they sure will be able to take some shrines now. Frostbiting the Huskar in place as Oracle is now separated, so these two heroes, they need each other to thrive in these team fights. The Hoof Stomp comes in, the double edge forward, the Armlet only doing so much to keep the Huskar up. Now the Oracle is with his best friend, but they can't save him! The Huskar goes down for 50 seconds, and they're able to turn it into 3. Buyback from the Oracle, but is it going to be enough? The Nyx Assassin just trying to climb back up the stairs to get back into his fountain. It's looking like this could be GG, and could potentially be the tournament. Planet Odd, they don't want to tap out until it's absolutely necessary, but Mugi is diving.
Moon's taking racks. Moon's got 2 lanes of racks right now. He's got a bunch of...
Observer, look at the Dire.
I mean, they're going for the GG right now. Newbee just going straight for the tier 4s, but Moon making a pretty good time of it in here. If only he had a Deso, if he had another pushing item, he could maybe do a little bit more, but they're coming back.
Trying to go for Megas, and Planet Odd, they're getting close to Megas, but Resolution cannot afford to die here. Resolution's going to go down. Trying to get back into the fountain while the rest of the Dire team goes to work on this final tier 4 tower. This tier 4, the only thing separating them from an exposed Ancient, and it seems like the Nature's Prophet will not be able to rat quick enough. Wee's going to buy back. They're giving it everything they've got. There are going to be Mega Creeps coming in, but the Ancient's going to fall, and it will be GG in favor of Newbee. It's a 3-0 here in the grand finals of the Galaxy Battles LAN. What an exciting way to go out there.